Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we are doing a canning video, and I've decided to make this kind of a speed run. So instead of having you watch me can for 3 hours or 4 hours, whatever it was, it says here I started at around 1 and I think I was done around 4, so yeah, around 3 hours. Instead of that, you can instead watch just kind of the highlight reel and watch bits and pieces. So to start with canning, you have to dunk your tomatoes into boiling hot water for about 30 seconds, and then you move them to a pot of ice cold water, and this helps peel the tomatoes. So that's what you can see me doing here. The first pot with the steam coming out of it is my boiling hot water, and then I move it over to the other pot which has my ice cold water. And then what you can't see on screen here is I'm moving to a cutting board off screen, and that's where I'm peeling the tomatoes and just kind of making a pile of them for now. And that's just how I decided to do it this time. This is my first time ever canning, so don't take this as a how-to. This is just a follow along with me, because I can't teach you how to do something I don't know how to do. That wouldn't be very responsible of me. So I keep doing this for what honestly felt like forever, and I edited it down so much because I was like, this is just the same thing over and over and over again. And there I go, putting them into the ice bath yet again. And then I just decided to show you how easy it can peel off once you do this. It makes peeling tomatoes so easy. Plus, I'm going to cook the tomato sauce after, so there really isn't anything, I don't know, it just seemed like the right thing to do. I read online somewhere it's what I was supposed to do. So there I decided to dump out the water because I am all done with that process, and now I'm going to cut the tomatoes up and put them into the pot and start cooking the sauce.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets
Now I'm adding olive oil and a bunch of other things. We've got some lemon juice, some red wine, and a bunch of pepper. A lot of salt, some parsley flakes, oregano flakes, and some garlic powder. And then I stir it up. And I don't measure anything. My husband always makes fun of me, but I don't measure anything. I just throw everything in. The only thing I did measure for canning was later on I have to put in 2 tablespoons of lemon juice into each like bottle that you can in, or each can, I guess, in order to make the tomato, oh my god, I'm spilling it everywhere, in order to make the sauce like shelf stable. So I did measure that because that's not something I want to mess with, but everything else is just, I measure with my heart, not with my cups. And I guess I didn't film it, but I actually did put the entire sauce into the blender and blend it up because it was taking forever to simmer down, and I don't have an unlimited amount of time. So I did do that. I blended it all up, put it back into the big pot, and let it cook even more. And now I'm just cleaning up the disaster that it left all over my kitchen because apparently I can't pour. So at this point I'm an hour and a half in, and I am starting to actually get my sauce into cans. Now, because I strained it, I'm going to have 5 cans of tomato juice and 5 cans of tomato sauce. The sauce is going to be a little bit runny because I didn't use Roma tomatoes. I used beefsteak tomatoes because that's what we have in our garden. And that's fine with me because I'm going to beef up the sauce anyways when I go to make spaghetti. So I'll add, meat and veggies. Our spaghetti sauce is kind of more of a stew. It's just the way that we like it. So that's okay with me. And you do see the lids there. The lids of the cans are boiling. They're sanitizing. And I'm cleaning off the lids because I read that if anything is in the way of the lid sealing, it'll make your sauce go bad. And this is the canner that I bought, so I'm just going to put everything into the water bath canner and get it to a boil, and then I literally have to run to go get my kids from school, and an hour-ish after it's been boiling, I'm going to take everything out. And here we are. Now I'm taking everything out. So what took me 2 hours and 40 minutes, you guys got to see in 6.5 minutes or 7.5 minutes. And that is what we call speed running to canning tomatoes. So I hope that you all enjoyed watching me can some tomatoes today, and please remember that this is not a how-to. I'm not teaching you how to can. This is just a follow along with me in my activities. The next activity that I do is probably going to be cleaning my kitchen because it's an absolute disaster. And then after that, we're going to be making some soap from goat's milk that I have here on our farm. So if you like the sound of that, please don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys all next time. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, guys.